Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channeled message for the collective. We're just going to jump right in and get started. We have the Blue Tarot. We have the Black Moon Astrology cards, the Tea Leaves, the Halloween Oracle, the Yin Yang Oracle, a Witch's Rune. We have some letters and numbers and some charms. So we're just going to hop into it. But before we do, I just wanted to say hi and welcome to all the new subscribers. I'm so happy to have you. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. It's really exciting to watch this channel grow. I'm not gonna lie, as we jump in here, I was having a really hard time getting started and feeling a little like I just couldn't get it together. Like I just couldn't get myself into the motions of really, I almost couldn't figure out how to start. And I was feeling a little frustrated, and then I was trying to reach for something and I was like, why is it just out of reach? So that could be for someone. As far as the energy goes, we do have a new rune today. This one is the waves, and I kind of feel like going over what this kind of means kind of feels like the energy that this upcoming reading will be kind of sitting under. So for the waves, it says, waves is a flowing rune commonly associated with water and the color blue. Some of its meanings could be being moved, deep connection to the spirit world, going with the flow, feelings of things being out of your control, confusion, mystery, unclear answers, insecurity, passing time, and the feeling as though you are being passed. So I kind of feel like for those of you that this is kind of for, let's see, I'm going to use these tarot first. Feel like a person has passed you by, or the opportunity to reach out to someone has passed you by, or that you were passed over and not seen for who you were in the situation. So that's for some of you. For others of you, you may feel like your time has passed for you to actually go after your dreams. But what I'm being told to kind of communicate is that it's never too late to reach for what it is that you really want in this lifetime. If we look at it as this is our one life and we're gonna live it, let's really live it, right? So I kind of just feel like these waves are causing a little bit of murkiness in your waters. So in your life, it could be physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. But I do feel like it's just kind of mucking up the water a little bit. And I do feel like it's a fear energy that's kind of sitting on top of the collective right now. And it is kind of hindering forward movement. So that's what I'm getting. Let's see what Spirit has to say. I feel like this is... yeah, Judgment. Again, two lovers coming up from the grave. So if this is a love situation, you may still want to reach out, but maybe it's a bit murky as to whether or not this person is seeing someone else. You could not be in communication with this person. So you may have questions as to if they're seeing someone else, if they're even interested anymore, if that time has kind of passed. Yeah, so let's keep going. Let's see. I kind of feel like, yeah, you may have actually been in a situation where you didn't step towards a possibility of a love relationship or situation with someone because you were busy being focused on really creating stability financially in your own life. Perhaps that was your main focus at the time, and maybe you feel like something kind of passed you by. And you may have even trying to be, I hear, trying to ready yourself for this person to come into your life, so that way you felt like you had something really solid to offer them, like a really safe place to grow. But I feel like time had gotten past you somehow. We do have the Chariot, so there is still the want for forward movement. But again, I feel that unsure energy, like, should I step forward, or is there still the possibility that I can step forward? Or is the time up? You know, have they made a judgment call to just move past this? I feel like there are feelings involved in this situation. I do feel like probably on both sides, and they may be new, young feelings. You know, you might not know each other very well. I kind of get the feeling that for a lot of you, this never got off the ground. You could have been in the same friend group, or maybe not even in the same friend group, and there was just sort of this attraction or pull, magnetism, but I feel like maybe nothing was ever actually done about it. I hear out of my league. So for some of you, whether this person is coming towards you or you're the one moving towards someone, there's a feeling of this person being out of my league, or let me beef up my life before I step towards someone else. So that way I feel very confident in what I'm bringing to the table is kind of the energy I'm getting. I don't want to feel insecure in front of this person. I don't know if they put you on a pedestal or, you know, vice versa, but I feel like there's this need to impress or want to impress. And I don't feel like it's in an unhealthy way. I feel like it's in a competitive way for some of you, but again, I don't feel that it is an unhealthy, like, competitiveness. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. Hold on, let's see. I feel like something goes with the Eight. Yeah, I kind of feel like I heard there goes my hopes and dreams. I kind of feel like everything feels like it's just past time. And maybe you've walked off in a new direction looking to be emotionally fulfilled. Yeah, I just get the feeling that this person, whoever they are, they might think time is up or the clock has ticked to 0 and that's it, you know? But they definitely still want the opportunity to plant a seed. Maybe they feel like you won't respond at this point. Like perhaps they feel like you realize you've been kept waiting for a long time. I hear perhaps they've been entertaining someone else. So the thought process, I think they're trying to figure out your thought process. So they think maybe you're feeling like they were entertaining other people. When in reality, I kind of feel like they were really just focused on home life and creating a solid foundation. So that's for some of you. Others of you, if they were dating someone else, maybe they realize that to you that was just a big turnoff, that they were kind of hopping around or dating other people when there was an actual connection there, right? And they didn't kind of take it seriously, or they didn't take you seriously. Perhaps you made an offer in the past that was they didn't respond to in some way. I hear I'm not ready. So for some of you, they just felt like they weren't ready or weren't ready for that type of commitment at that stage in their life, right? And, you know, if you did walk away, you know, it would make sense, I think, is what I'm feeling. You know, that they might be thinking like it makes sense that you walked in a new direction because you wanted to find something that was emotionally fulfilling. So let's see. We have the 3 here. Yeah, this could be like third party situation or somebody who was dating around, wasn't really taking things all that seriously. You could be older than this person, or there could be an age gap, you know, could be flipped and you could be the younger person. Let's see. But I feel like as for maturity level, you know, everybody gets there in their own time. And I feel like you and this person were kind of on different wavelengths there. So yeah, I feel like now they want to put in the work. I feel like they're willing to put in the work. They want to really create something there. And maybe come out of, maybe they're tired of really just dating around, or maybe not finding what they thought they'd find. Maybe they thought they'd find a person like you just out there, you know, like maybe that you weren't as special as you actually are. So that's for some of you. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're kind of feeling like this is karma for not being ready. And I kind of feel like they're being hard on themselves. like the karma is losing someone like you, or losing the opportunity to even try with someone like you. I feel like they really see now that they could have, or they could have had some type of Ten of Pentacles situation with you, some stability and growth and a family. Yeah, I feel like it was all due to juggling in this situation. Now it's just kind of like a wish that they really just, you know, wishing on that star that they had the opportunity to try again. But now I'm kind of feeling like they just can't see clearly as to how to even get it off the ground, or to even come back around. I feel like maybe all the people that they've dated in the past, I hear, didn't hold a candle to the type of person that you are, or how you shine in their life. I hear young-minded, so and maybe immaturity. I feel like not in a bad way, but like, you know, before they've actually had a chance to really grow, you kind of came along, and I feel like you are offering something really amazing. And maybe they just couldn't see it at the time, you know, too young to really take a serious offer. The world, yeah. It's like now they kind of want you in their world. Now they kind of want to have the world with you. So we'll see how this person... Now we have the High Priestess here. So there may be some type of secrets in this situation. Maybe they had already had someone. Like I said, they could have been dating around. But there's some type of a secret that may come to light, and it could be feelings that come to light. I'm kind of seeing the Moon, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. So again, a choice in love. So either they had a choice in love and I hear, chose wrong. And that would be in their own thoughts, not, you know, anybody else's opinion, but maybe in their own they feel like they chose wrong. Maybe they chose for fun and enjoyment and fast-paced relationships versus like I hear, slow and steady wins the race. So, you know, a relationship that builds over time and creates value, right? So let's see. I was shuffling this morning, getting the cards ready, and the tea leaf, the angel one came out, and it came out a few times. So I left it so I could share it, remember to share it. It's a spiritual guidance, protection from harm. I feel like in this situation, or in general, you do have a lot more spirit activity around you at this time, and angels and guides on deck. I feel like you're getting ready to cycle into something new. And this could be this person coming back in. They could make I heard, split second decision to jump in and really just give it a try, even though they kind of can't see what's going on. I feel like they're also calling on some type of higher assistance or higher love to kind of guide them. We have the pineapple, so we have reconciliation. Okay, yeah, that's what I kind of feel like. So I feel like the rune, wow, we have a bunch. Okay, hold on. So news is on the way. Yeah, I kind of felt like that. Something's coming here. Let's see. We have the dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Again, it's like planting the seeds to grow. I feel like maybe they just feel like they should have done that. Now, this does say dark man. It says dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So that's for some of you, not for all of you. Time to go out and have fun. Yeah, again, I feel like that was the past. I feel like that's what was on the mind. Fun and just exploration, right? I hear wild oats, sowing wild oats or whatever. You'll receive a gift. You may receive a gift from this person. I feel like when they do come forward, I feel like for a lot of you, they actually are just going to I keep seeing a snap of the fingers and somebody coming in, so the door opening. So I kind of feel like this may be a spur of the moment decision for this person to just stop by your house or knock on your door or send you that text message or write you that email or send you the message or whatever computer way that you can send a message. I kind of feel like whatever it is, they're just gonna like write something up and think, I'll just send it. What could happen, right? And I think that's the kind of energy I'm getting here. Be careful not, and now this says be careful not to take risks. I kind of feel like they're tossing that to the wind. It says you should accept valid criticism. Perhaps you had said something in the past about this person's lifestyle or the way they were moving or the path that they were kind of traveling down. Maybe you made it a point to separate yourself from this person because the direction that they were headed in wasn't really one that you felt would be the healthiest for you, right? But that's kind of the direction they were heading in. It says someone will try to make you do something against your will. Maybe that was a situation of the past and you were kind to trying to avoid that type of situation. Or maybe this person was a little, I hear, possessive in the past, or I hear arrogant. So I'm kind of getting a young energy with that. Like, I just heard devil may care. So this person may have been a different type of person in the past. I'm getting there's some time that has passed since this person. So that's for some of you. It says protected from negative forces beyond your control. I feel like you were protected in that way. So if you're asking why this specific person hadn't chose you, I just feel like they were in a different era of their life, a different season of their life than you were in. I feel like maybe you had already been through that more exploratory version of your life and now had taken a calmer path. And I feel like by the time this person got to this path, you know, it was just different timelines that didn't kind of mesh, right? And I'm being told to say that for some of you, this person isn't younger than you or they aren't older than you, but just maturity level wise, just different times, different things, experience wise. So let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Sunrise, creative new ideas, new ventures, a fresh new start. I do feel like there could be a fresh new start in this situation. Yeah, I do feel that way. Let's see. Muddled and unclear thinking. Yeah, that kind of goes back to the beginning. I still feel like this person may have a lot of unanswered questions. Or you may have a lot of unanswered questions. It might take some time to like sit down with this person and actually hear what they have to say. I just heard write it out with this ink pot. So it says problems to be resolved. Maybe if you sat down with your thoughts and really kind of got it all out on paper, it might help you find clarity. So that's for some. Boot, it says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I kind of feel like that's this person. Like they really just want to jump in. Let's see what else we have here. Let's kind of jump into these. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What do we have for the collective? Either about this situation or a new one. Okay, we have that masculine energy. What about that masculine energy? I feel like this is something as well. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, earth signs. This does have a fall-esque feeling, so this could be happening in the now. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Doesn't have to be, but you could be. Or this masculine is an earth sign. Or you're an earth sign. I don't know, one way. Fears. So, yeah, I do feel like perhaps there were fears in the past that this person was actually facing. That might have been another reason. Maybe they were just afraid to step into something so real. I kind of feel like this person didn't really know themselves all that well. I'm kind of getting that energy like someone who's still learning who they are and not really being able to settle down into something really secure just yet. Okay, so not an excuse, but definitely could be reasons for some of you. So we have shadow side with the dark night of the soul, secrets, and I heard journeying through darker aspects of self. So this person could have had to gone through that previously. So we have gratitude, abundant, and present. That kind of happens after we go through dark nights. We kind of come out on the other side more grateful for what we have in the now, more present, and it does bring an energy of abundance into our life as we shed the shadow aspects of self, right? So your person could have gone through that, and you could have gone through it separately. We have storm, the unexpected. I do feel like whatever this is going to come out of the blue. I do feel like they're going to reach out to you. And I feel like it's going to be very soon. It could be from now until Christmas. That's kind of the energy I've been getting in a really specific time frame. I feel like for those of you who are on this particular cycle, a new begin again will come around Christmas time. So it could be the beginning of the new situation with your person, or it could be a completely new cycle altogether without this person for some of you. For others of you, it starts very soon and then gets more serious towards Christmas time. I know it's a quick span of time, but I feel like it's like one of those whirlwind romance type energies that's coming in. Now, that might not be for a ton of you, but it is definitely for a few of you. So we do have commitment here, home, family. I feel like this person wasn't ready in the past, but I feel like they're ready for it now. And I think they're just wondering whether or not you still want that, or you could still want that with them. So let's see. We have flow, stability, harmony. I feel like that's what they want. They really want to create that, or kind of bring that to the table. So release, surrender, and purge. Yeah, I feel like there is going to have to be some sort of conversation about maybe what went on in the past, just to kind of clear things up so you can move forward more easily, and release. I hear heartache of the past. So for some of you, this was really a disheartening thing when this person didn't kind of choose you, or they didn't come in your direction, or they didn't want to create something serious with you then. I feel like you took it to heart versus seeing that this person was just in a different phase of life, right? Inner child. I get this really sweet feeling with this. I kind of feel like this person may not be a shy person, but they could be shy around you. Okay, so it's really sweet. But I also feel like you may make them really, really nervous. What else is going on here? Yeah, there's a playful energy that just kind of goes along with this. And maybe I feel like that playful energy gets bounced back and forth between you and your person. I feel like that's part of the really good energy that this connection holds. It holds some type of a healing actually for the inner child or the inner self. It does have a way of bringing smiles and playfulness to the surface. So that's for some of you. That may be a big part of the draw in this connection is I hear nobody else gives me that feeling, or I've chased that feeling and I can't find that feeling anywhere else. So that's for someone. We have vulnerability and guarded. I feel like for some of you, they're afraid you're going to be guarded, and not wanting to be vulnerable with them. And for others of you, I feel like it was really hard for them to be vulnerable, and they were guarded in the past. So I'm kind of seeing it flip-flop. All right, I'm going to take one more or two more here. So we have fulfillment and wish. I do feel like you are that person's wish. I feel like they see very clearly now what they want, but I feel like the murkiness is on how to actually get to it. Okay, so let's see. I think we're going to pull some charms and some letters, and see what's going on, what else we can get from this connection. Let's see. We'll pull some letters and numbers and see, we may have dates, initials. Wow, that feels like a lot. Okay, a letter D was stuck to my nail, so that's for someone. Your person could have a D for their first, middle, last name. Okay, we've got some numbers here, letters here. Okay, so I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. And you can pause the screen. And then I'm going to move this to the side. I don't know if there was a letter C in there, but I'm also seeing a letter C kind of stare up at me from inside the thing. So that's for someone. Now let's see. Let's pull some charms and see what does Spirit want to talk about. Either about that situation and this relationship or something else. Let's see. Okay. I automatically heard business. So for some of you, I feel like some of you came for like a business-oriented message. Something about connections and finding new connections and available options to step forward on this path to your, I heard getting your business off the ground. I feel like those connections will come in. I kind of feel like you'll be meeting someone soon who will point you in the direction of someone else who can really help you get your project or job or whatever this creative thing is off the ground. I hear off and running, and I feel like that's the goal. So I do feel like you'll be coming into contact soon. Now, the person that you meet will just be pointing you in the direction of someone they know. It could be a family member for them. So that's for some. That will have information on how you can move forward or guidance as to how you can really get this up and running. Okay? So if this isn't to do with business, I hear something about two families, again, coming together. I don't know if there's going to be a wedding soon for someone. And I kind of feel like people are coming from all over the globe to get to this wedding. And that's why I'm kind of seeing everything spread out and then one meeting point in the center with like a red like pin in the map. So I don't know if someone's trying to figure out if they've remembered to include everyone. I'm kind of hearing like, don't worry about it. You have, all the important people that you love and that love you that will be present, right? So that's for someone. Let's see. Yeah. I hear hopes and dreams, and love you to the moon and back. So those are two totally different, things. I feel like to the moon, I love you to the moon. I feel like this is someone that you may have had, for those of you, the story before didn't really resonate. I feel like it was close, but it didn't resonate. You may have had a little bit more of a foundation built with this person when they kind of moved out of your life for whatever reason. But I feel like they absolutely were in love with you and they never told you. I feel like they kind of carry this as they walk through life. And not only is it like a source of wonder and joy within them, but it's also a source of pain that they never actually said what they had wanted to say. And now I kind of feel like maybe it's too late. Perhaps you're the one getting married. So that could be for some of you. For others of you, what was the other one? Oh, I heard hopes and dreams, hopes and dreams. So, those of you who really want to follow your passions and your purpose, now is the time. Now is always the time. I feel like Spirit is always going to say, now is the time to start creating. If you're even in the beginning stages of, trying to get your dreams to come to life, write it down, put it on paper, make it solid, and work to do something actively towards it every day, just a little something even. And it will start creating the momentum that you want to really get it off the ground, okay? So that's for some of you. Again, we have another spider web. This could be really, okay, I'm hearing two separate people, right? You may know a lot of people in this person's group, and they may know a lot of people in yours, but you guys don't know each other yet. And it's really weird because I feel like this is a situation that's incoming. So this is like your new person. It's like you guys have kind of almost been dancing around each other and like near misses without actually seeing each other. But I feel like that's really gonna change very soon. And you guys are going to have a lot in common. The way you'll know if this is you is you guys know each other's like friends. You may even know each other's best friends, but have never met each other. You may have even heard about each other, but never seen each other. So that's for somebody. I have a feeling it's going to be really funny and really exciting at the same time. This might be your forever person in this situation. And also, for those of you who are waiting on a forever person or wondering if you have or you will have a forever person, I feel like that answer is yes. For some of you, you have some healing to do before they kind of come in, or they have some healing to do before they kind of come towards you. But it doesn't mean you don't have a person just because nobody's there yet, right? I hear spirits kind of saying, don't get discouraged. The timing will be perfect. So I hear trust the timing of your life. So Spirit's kind of just letting you know that it's not never, it's just not now for some of you, okay? I heard something about a pause before moving forward. I don't know who this is. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing that murky water again. So if this has something to do with, okay, so say you're the one, okay, we get there now. I hear, say you're the one who wants to step towards someone and you're not sure if they have someone else, but you still kind of want something with them from earlier. I hear, take a pause to get out the jittery nerves and then proceed forward, because I feel like speaking your truth, even if they are kind of seeing someone, may change their direction, right? So it doesn't hurt to speak your heart to someone, especially if you have an apology to give in this situation. Some of them may, or some of you may. It's okay to take a pause and to figure out how you want to step forward. I hear, just don't let the grass grow under your feet. Okay, so that's for who it's for. I heard learning new skills. Some of you have been asking for a type of teacher. It could be a spiritual teacher. It could be someone to teach you a new skill. I just saw the For Dummies thing, so that could help someone. You know how they have all those books about for dummies for everything. So that's kind of coming up. So you may just want to find someone who can help you along in a certain area in your life. I feel like that is coming in. I hear can't play tennis alone. So you will have that partner coming in to kind of teach you. Maybe you're also looking for a partner in business. That may also be coming forward. Yeah, direction. Trying to figure out which direction you want to go in life. So some of you are, I hear, on the precipice of trying to figure out which direction you want to go in. Or for some of you, I hear which vacation spot sounds like the right vacation spot. So amazing for you. I hope you find a spot that really is relaxing and wonderful for those of you going on a vacation. I heard further south, so that's for someone. Maybe you're also, there could be some of you out there looking to make a move, and you may be moving further south from wherever you are. I heard the warmth. So I heard snowbirds, so people could be getting ready to travel this time of year, to leave a cold area and travel to a warmer one. So that's for someone. Growth in the heart. I heard never too old. I hear for my older subscribers, those of you who feel like maybe your time has passed for finding someone to love, I hear that's not so. And I hear you're only as young as you feel. So I feel like if you're feeling down and you're feeling like there isn't the possibility for love to bloom in your love life, I heard think again. Something could come in and surprise you, and you're never too old to find someone to walk through this life with. Never. Okay? So that's for who it's for. I heard leaving a situation, leaving a toxic situation. So some of you could be maneuvering out of a toxic situation, or trying to get out of a toxic situation, or trying to figure out how to get out of a toxic situation. I heard slipping out in the quiet. So some of you could be looking for a time when it will be less conspicuous for you to kind of sneak out of this situation and sever ties with someone. Yeah. And then I heard chop wood. So I don't know if, and I hear humble pie with that. So I don't know if it's for you or your person. I hear apology incoming. So for some of you who maybe had a falling out with a family member or a friend, I heard they may be realizing that they were wrong, or how wrong they actually were. They may have pointed a finger at you for something, and now have to kind of have their slice of humble pie and come back and deliver an apology. So that's for some of you. I heard accused of cheating, so that could be for someone in a relationship. They accused you of cheating and ghosted, or something along those lines. Let's see, spring. Okay, so I heard spring and then pumpkins, or pumpkins and then spring. So for some of you where the timeline doesn't resonate from now through Christmas, it could be from now through spring. So that's I'd say it's a large gap, but I think there are going to be a few of you where your blessings don't start coming in till around spring. Okay? So that's for some of you. It depends on your timeline and where you are, and, you know, where your person is. For those of you who are waiting on a person, they might come more towards spring. And Easter. Yeah, again, we have growth in spring. So I heard ushering in peace. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. For those of you who have lost a pet recently, I'm sorry, and I feel like you're being recognized here by the divine. I feel like your pet is still kind of close by, you know. Yeah. I'm sorry you lost your buddy, your fur buddy. I feel like Spirit's ushering in peace now. I feel like you're kind of still suffering over the loss of a furry friend. Okay? So that's for who it's for. And love. I heard always the big question, when is love coming? I hear, oh, it's coming. So for some of you, you could be thinking that you're not on this wave from now until Christmas. And I hear you might be. So I really feel like it depends on your person and their readiness. Okay? So that's for some of you. But that is what I have for you today. Thank you all for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. It is greatly appreciated, and I'm so excited to have everybody on board to see where this goes all together. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.